Well, it's a new year, and maybe that means a new car for you. But is right now really the best time to start looking? MotorTrend is out with its Best of the Year list. And for some 2026 car buying tips and trends, we're joined by Kristen Lee, Senior Features Editor for MotorTrend. Kristen, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. So let's get right to it. Big question. Is this right now the best time to buy a car?
Technically, the best time to buy a car is the very end of the year because during that time, automakers, dealers will have a lot of financing options, incentives, things like that. But that doesn't mean January is out. January is actually very good because a lot of dealerships have a lot of that 2025 stock still on their dealer lots, and they want to get rid of it to make room for the 2026 cars. So our advice would be to make a call, do a little research, schedule a test drive, get yourself down there, see what you can find.
So should people be focused on gas still, or is that where you can get the best deal, or hybrid or electric?
It really depends what you're looking for. It is a buyer's market right now, which means that there's so much of everything that you can choose from. I will say on the EV front, just because the federal EV tax credit has gone away, it doesn't mean that there aren't still attractive options. Dealerships themselves, or automakers themselves, are offering incentives, which we keep a running tab of on MotorTrend. Also, the used EV market is booming as well.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Well, what's so intimidating to me is there's so much information out there.
Yeah.
What kind of homework?
Yeah, that sticker has so many numbers on the windshield.
Sometimes I don't even know where to start.
Yeah.
So what kind of homework should we do before we go to the dealers?
I'm so happy you asked me that. I would break it down into three mindsets. The first one would be, what are you using your car for? Do you have a family that you need to bring around? Do you have a lot of stuff? Are you just a single person who is looking for some fun in a little sports car? Do you want a truck? Do you want a van? So starting with those questions puts you in a good headspace, and then figure out what kind of powertrain you want, because as you guys pointed out, there's gas, hybrid, EV. What do you want to live with? Like, what's the lifestyle that you want to choose for yourself?
And is that like a philosophical question? Like, do I want an environmentally friendly car, or is that more about like how the car actually drives?
It could be both, because there's pros and cons to all of them. Just like for gas, you don't have to worry about charging, but at the same time, you do have to go to the gas station, and there will be tailpipe emissions. And if you want an EV, no tailpipe emissions, but you might need to install a home charger. You might need to deal with public charging. So.
And Kristen, I wanted to ask about the MotorTrend top picks for this year. Let's hear them.
Yes. So before I go into that, MotorTrend, this is our tentpole event, and we every year do. Of the years for cars, SUVs, and trucks. And basically what we do is we pull all of the new stock from the year to our area in California, where we test on closed course and public roads. It's very hot, and it's a very multi-day process. But at the end, we conduct independent judging and voting on all of these cars based on a very strict 6-piece criteria, which involves design, innovation, engineering. And then we walk away from that with our best of the year. So without further ado.
Let's hear it.
I know, that was a very good lead up. I was like, what are they?
I want to hype it up a little bit.
Oscars.
So the 2026 MotorTrend car of the year is the Volkswagen Golf GTI and Golf R.
Ooh.
Yes. Volkswagen has been making the Golf for a long time and has pretty much perfected the formula, so we're happy to recognize that this year. It blends practicality and fun for a good price, and if you want to go a little sportier, you go for the R, which is more power. It's a little more expensive, but a little more fun.
So, there was this old adage, like, the second you drive off a lot with a car, you've lost a lot of value, right? So should people really also look at the used car market?
I would think so, yes. I mean, there's people out there who absolutely want a new car, and there's pros to that, because if you get a new car, you can usually get dealer warranties, and there's probably not as many issues. Because with private car ownership, like, you don't know what the car's history is. Like, you can know with the Carfax, but sometimes they're just things that kind of fall off the radar. That being said, you don't take that depreciation hit that you usually do with a new car. And it's something that someone else has already broken in, so you won't have to pay as much for a new car.
Quickly, in 2 words, the truck of the year, SUV of the year?
SUV of the year, Cadillac Escalade IQ, and the truck of the year, the Ford Maverick.
All right.
Love it.
Good to know. All right, Kristen Lee, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
And do not forget, MotorTrend's Best of the Year list is out right now.